Well, looky here. What do you think of a 1990 Chevy pickup with less than 30,000 miles on it? 25,636. Oh, Mark, I want something newer. How about a 95 with 72,000 miles on it for $30,000? How about that? That not get you? Well, that's not why we're here on Sunday anyway, is it? Hello and welcome. I'm Mark. This is Trucking Answers, and it's the Sunday Rant. And rather than talk about low mileage pickup trucks, I'm here to talk about some ads that I've been seeing this week. And I want to ask why you think companies lie so hard. They just take all of their effort into lying. All right. So I saw an ad for a place in Indy, and the ad said $1,400 a week or more. I thought, all right, so let's check this out. So I look at the, their information or whatever, and then I go on to do other things, watching cat videos, that type of thing. Then, a little later in the day, another ad, surprisingly, right, because they retarget you. There's ad retargeting. The ad pops up for this company. What does it say? $1,450 a week or more. All right? And then the next day, probably, there's same ad for a company at $1,500. And so then I'm looking around at these, and I see this happening more than I would like to see, which should be zero. What they're doing, I think, is hitting you with a low number and seeing if you'll bite at it. Kind of throwing a fishing one. Let's throw a hook out there with just a half a worm and see if you'll take that. Then we'll put a little more worm on there and a little more worm until we reel your suckers in. And each one, when you look at the click thing, is different. Okay, so if you click through on this one, it's different than clicking through on that one. That way they could see which ad gets the most response. All right? They're testing you. They're saying, how dumb are drivers? How dumb are they? Like on the match game. Drivers are so dumb. How dumb are they? That's what trucking companies think of us. That's why I always encourage people, right? I tell everybody, do not let companies walk all over you. Get an idea in your head of what you're going to accept, and don't fall for less than that. Don't accept less than that. Because they put some ad out doesn't mean they're not even willing to pay more money, as we see from this ad retargeting. In between watching funny cat videos, I see these ads and they come up and they continue to be different. Now, I haven't seen the ad again. I don't know. They probably have several ads through a range. They can't keep going, but they go up $4,000 a week. So I don't know where it goes up to, but companies are trying this now. Rather than just being upfront with people, why aren't they just upfront with you? Here's what we pay. I always wondered about that. And that's it. This is what we're paying here. That's one thing. But they just try to get you the lowest possible. And sure, and that's their right. That's their right. Don't take their first offer and don't accept this low amount. For instance, there's a company around here in Lafayette, beautiful Lafayette, Indiana, that's been heavily advertising. Now, their pay doesn't change. It's heavily advertised, $22 an hour. All right, they continue to advertise because I assume no one calls them, because that's no kind of money. And so they will continue to advertise until maybe they'll go to 23. I've been watching the ads too. They haven't gone up, but I do see this, maybe larger cities like Indianapolis, where I'll see this kind of thing, where they're just sending ads out, and then they'll send another ad and another. Anybody get that kind of thing? Watch your ads closely and see the places that are retargeting you and upping the amount. Interact with some ads, and then you'll get retargeted by that ad and see if it comes back at a different amount. So go click to go look at it, and then don't do anything. Or click on apply here, then it pulls up an application, and then bail out of the page, okay? You're like an abandoned cart at a merchant there online, and that you'll totally be retargeted. And you can see this. It's fun. It's fun to see how desperate low-end places are that, have problems. Better places have a waiting list or very few opportunities. And then these low-end places, let's try to lowball people. Okay, that's not a place you're going to want to be They're going to lowball you on other stuff. Oh, well, you know, you waited 2 hours, but we'll pay you, you know, in 45 minutes or whatever. They're going to continue to do that. If they start it here, this is not the end of it here. And you're never going to get the money to buy that pickup truck for $30,000 that gets historic plates put on it. All right, so live show again this Tuesday. Hope to see you on Taco Tuesday. And thanks for watching. And we'll be back soon with another Trucking Answers.